Hi guys, Spectre here, welcome back to some more Total Warhammer 3. Continue my Kugath Plague Father campaign. The big fat man himself. He's definitely the biggest of the baddies. It's him then Greasus. Greasus is not as big as Kugath. Kugath's an absolute fucking animal.
I promise a slow death.
Who I think from some of the lore was having angry sex with the Sigmar Chapel when he got attacked by Llewyn Leon Kerr. But I think he ended up killing Llewyn Leon Kerr. And then someone or something else killed Kugath or chased him off at least. I can't remember the exacts of it. But that's when Gillis the Breton had returned and was ruling Bretonia.
Until I decide otherwise, you are but flesh.
No. And the Savage Orcs that are a horde army roaming round. He'll probably just jump into my territory and start raiding me at some point. I'll have to kill him. Okay.
Seek fresh experiments. We spread disease.
Cultist of the Fly Lord. There! He asks it.
I'll have your soul. Once prepared.
I've got loads of growth on me. Yeah. And this is what you want to do. Set up your recruiting, like, province. If you're going to have its entire province, which with this one I've got to because I've got to control it. But, like, when I get to the tier 3 on this, I'm going to build another one of these. So I've got access to even more Chaos Warriors. Because there's no point building this, I don't think. I mean, tier 3's there. I mean, maybe I could, actually. But again, that's expensive to build in a town. And if it gets destroyed, you've got to rebuild it. At the moment, I ain't got loads of money. But that's something else that you can do. Once you get your armies rolling, ideally as well, it's good to sort of move your armies in pairs in a weird way. So when you get to 2 armies, obviously you want to just be going one direction. So move your attacking army and then have behind it a defending army. And then just going to defend what you've taken, what you've sacked and occupied. They're going to defend And then if you build a third and a fourth army, again, send them off somewhere else. Have one of them that's doing the sacking and the occupying. The one behind it is just basically bolstering them up. So if anyone else tries to skirt round and attack from another angle, or try to compass and take your stuff, that other army's waiting. And that way you can just move out and you can keep hold of your stuff. So you can keep your... not only some recruiting stations further away, but so you can keep your unit capacity high, So your number of units, if you lose most of your territories, you're not going to have high numbers on this. And if, let's say, it is maxed out, and then you lose some territories, you'll lose an entire unit. You're not going to get that back until you've, like, claimed more territories, and then you've got to wait again. So, it's a good idea to also try and keep what you take. More so than, like, obviously, like Scarbrand, but Scarbrand doesn't recruit in this weird way. Nobody recruits in this way apart from Nurgle. Nurgle's way is extremely strange.
Battle! The ultimate experiment!
Sack that. And give me that money. And then we occupy it. I'm not being funny as well with the healing spells. If you know how effective the healing spells are on demons, and they're not very durable, imagine how effective the healing spells are on units like Chaos Warriors and Chosen and Chaos Knights. My god. As long as you want Devil May Care, those things won't die. We need to get to Gut Rot now is what we need. So what I'll do is...
The rotting foxmaker.
There's not much in the way of growth in here, is there? Because there is something I could try in here, actually. I am going to try it in here. But yeah, I need the... I need that. I need the control because of the vampiric bollocks.
Shall be done. Specimens required.
Right, the towers.
My contagion.
So we need Gut Rot. So I need to spread Buers. We'll increase the duration, that's not a problem. And let's increase the chance that it'll spread. Boom.
Nurgle's chosen.
You are.
Um,
Concoct a perfect play.
so I can infect Kugath, but I can infect one salmon. It's kind of weird. It's kind of odd. Because now I've got the other two that I need. If I focus on these, I can then put the sacking plague onto Kugath. It really fucks over ranged armies, which won't do shit against vampire counts, but it will affect a lot of other armies. And obviously it gives me 100% more from sacking, which is something that I do need. Because that brings this faction up to like 100% effectiveness. And you need that really on your armies. I mean, if you think there's going to be a hard battle coming up, there is the one for 20% physical resistance that you can put on it if you think there's going to be a tough fight. Or if there's like, say you want to take a city and there's an army garrisoned inside it. And rather than waiting for the army to leave, you just want to take them out. So you could stick a 20% physical one on your... What the fuck? So the plague that I put on that went to him.
Each new legion is a blessing.
Hold my
Cultists of the plague god.
Flayed Rock is a city? Ooh, okay. I didn't know that was a city. Makes me wonder when they unlock this. I know there's been a mod for it, but the mods, I'm not being funny, the towns and the cities in them are quite sparsely separated. They're not very close together. So if a faction like Scarbrand of Valkyr gets over here, you've got no chance. Because it's more than a turn to the next town or city. So you're not going to be able to like keep your bloodline up. They're going to be too far apart. So you're going to need a lot less trees. You're going to need a lot more towns and cities in the kingdoms of Ind. Keyword being kingdoms. In the hinterlands of Kuresh, okay, there's a lot of jungle. But look at Lustria. Lustria's predominantly a lot of jungle. It's still got a fair amount of towns and cities. It used to be a little bit more like that. But it'll be interesting to see with this here, what's going to be here when they unlock it. And is that going to become Helm and Gore's new threat, or are they going to relocate people? Because I still think Kugath needs moving. Kugath, where he is, it doesn't bear well for him, it doesn't. They could put the Lizman faction here, and have it conquer all the islands and move Kugath somewhere else. But you can't put somebody else in the Southlands Thunderdome. So maybe they could put Kugath over here, in Kingdoms of Ind, or even Hinterlands of Kuresh, as like an enemy over there. It'd make far more sense than being where he is. Lock him to a town so he can't spread his plagues. It's not a good idea. And that's what you'll do with most factions as well, is you'll sack it and then occupy it. With the exception, really, of Scarbrand. Scarbrand, you will sack it and then raise it the turn after. That way you get 2 battles out of it for your bloodletting. So that's better. The more your bloodletting goes up, the cheaper units are. You've got more growth faction-wide. But you also need to raise it for the 1000 skulls. Because you need the skulls for your research. You need it to perform your corn fucking right thing at the top. Right, okay.
Fitted to master.
We won't need this when we get our second army.
Prepared.
Oh god, the vampiric corruption is...
Needs my experiments.
Did it teacup? Hang about. Which one am I trying to level up? Fuck. I'm trying to level up buboes. Also, buboes are spread back there again. Right, okay, that's good, that's fine.
Breeds disease.
Yeah, I need to put it somewhere else as well, ideally. I do. I won't put extra turns on it, I'll just put that on it. I'll infect that. That's got rot on it. That ain't got one. Because that's 8 turns there. Because what is it? 50% chance of a plague spreading armies in province. And plague duration plus 100% armies in province. So they both benefit your armies, they don't benefit your towns. But since the armies aren't in here, I'll put that control one on. It makes my units cheaper to recruit as well. And give me a bit more control. Because you won't actually use that one too much unless you pop it onto an army and then move out of your territory.
Prudent. Most wise.
And casting out the lancers, I'm not worried about them. There is a plague drone though. Get rid of him.
Do they aid my experiments? Specimens for the battle study. I'll infect this entire land.
Yeah, if I get 7 in total, like 7 mobile units. He can't ride a Manticore for some reason, but he can ride his Chaos Steed. So he can ride alongside them. He's going to be on his flying mount eventually anyway. Is that what he got from the Penguin? Is it that thing? No, he has that anyway. What did he get from the Penguin then? I don't get what he gets. Gets more health, 50 more armor, 1 more speed. Oh, he loses Stoke, is what he loses. Oh, okay, fair enough, fuck it.
I promise a slow death.
But then on the Rotfly, he's going to lose 1,200 health, lose 50 armour. He's going to gain 62 speed, he's going to gain 50 weapon strength, which is insane. And he's going to gain 8 charge bonus. And I think, no, he's already got on piercing attacks, right. But I'd rather have him on that, because then he can respond to where needed. It can also help take out, because he's not terrible in combat. His stats aren't that bad. It can help take out range units and artillery. So these two are going to go alongside the 7 fast units. And then, if I've got, what, 5, 6, 7, I've got 2 spaces here. So I'll probably just stick in some more infantry. But I'll probably try and get order a couple of units of chosen early doors, and then we'll look at getting a second lord on the go. The army's going to be expensive, isn't it? But then again, yeah. Let's recruit him now, because then we can start moving him towards.
What can win? Now, Herald leads. Pox spreader.
So at the moment he's got Deadly Onslaught, but once he can evolve into an Exalted Great and Clean one, he can become a Mortis Engine as well.
Herald Lycon.
Ah, apparently didn't want to recruit the units. That's a first. I want Nurgle. Oh, Confident. Yeah, Confident's a good one. I could get Angerbat. Yeah, could. Yeah, because then his heroes going to level up with him, aren't they, as well? Yeah. In fact, my money's bombing out, fucking hell. Can't remember, I've not got mass amounts of money yet. Greece has confederated them. I don't know if that's my plague. Go. That's always a good one. Festigak's got level 10.
Specimens required.
Oh, there is that one as well. That one is there. Oh, that one's actually pretty good. So he's 243. He can come this direction, so we've got a second scout. Because I think, and he got that as well. Yeah, he has. Splitzer Niggle Corruption. So we need. Oh, bugger. Get back there quick. So that's our Buboes. He's also got Buboes. The beauty of that is that he's got it for 6 turns. If he moves into the next territory, he risks spreading it there as well. So it becomes like a free carrier for me. I love it. Buboes is there. Oh, I love it. Right, I'm going to take Helman Ghost's fucking main thing off him, ideally. Because that's worth quite a bit of money now. But I would rather get my thing, my plague up. I need to get it. Give me that one for a replenishment rate. Because we need it since a lot of our units aren't recruited at full health. Right, we need that other hero as well. My money's bombing out. Fuck. I might wait actually till we get a better trait one. Them traits are kind of naff. The Exalted Champion, while he is a very good hero, he's not needed as much in the Mono God roster as he is in the Warriors of Chaos roster. It's in that you need him for the training so you can upgrade your units.
new legion is a blessing.
We're getting...
Disease.
If the plague didn't spread, we're getting 34 a turn. It's not bad.
Herald Desert!
Shit. What's these garbage trees? Okay, just bomb with that. Don't you even think of attacking that. If I pop him there, you can move here. Alright, okay. Just seeing if he has the same stuff. I couldn't remember. Or if they'd changed it.
I yearn for Earthfather's pestilent touch.
I've unlocked that. So spread it 30 times, we need to spread it 20 more. And then we've got gut rot. And that should unlock. And then we can use that on our armies.
Glorious
The weird thing is as well with Nurgle's buildings, I mean, they are super expensive. Obviously you've only got to buy the first tier, because it just cycles round itself. And as long as you've got the appropriate tiered settlement, it'll cycle around its full capacity. But you haven't got to pay for that, obviously you just pay for the first one. But they're extremely expensive for what they do. And again, he's one of the gods where you can actually gain your troops as slow, or even slower than the Warriors of Chaos. Because there's nothing to influence the battle, like the percentage for Warriors of Chaos in how they grow things. They need something that can do that. Oh, here comes Elmon Ghost with all his armies. Ooh, it could be in for a fight.
I will not.
My bruise bubble. Fire!
I pray his rot will take me. Wallow in filth, breed disease.
Plague demons! No!
Fuck. Vigor loss reduction, I actually can get behind.
5 souls to sully. The Fly Lord's
Because that means he's going to tire less in combat. %7% ward save to Chosen and Knights of Nurgle. Jesus. I'll take that one. We do want this one, but we'll come back for it. I'm not worried about it right now. What the hell's Lesser Garden of Blight buildings? What is that?
to the plague.
Lesser Garden of Blight. It's not that. It's not that. Lesser Garden of Blight. It's the one that I'm not building. It is the one that I am not building. Ugh. I'll take that. When I saw reward, I was like, fuck yeah, Trickster's Helm. I'll go. I'll have that.
Strongest rock bearer.
Oh, that one needs to go into the spellcaster, which is him.
Corruption. I must test my contagion.
Embrace despair.
We got fucking lucky there. We'd lose some of the garrison. The main loss is them 2 Chaos Warriors. We've got that as a backup. But I don't think we'll need it personally. We can deal with these. This scum. I've got a plan. I've got a fucking plan. But what I'll do is, I'll save this part for next time because I've realised where it's at. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're around here, please drop a sub. And we'll begin this at the start of the next part. Take care everyone and have a great day.